I made these little pieces here to cap these corners. Well, I went ahead and made some plugs to plug these bed rail holes. I had to bend two sides of it because there's a little gap just below the top of the rail here. So I got a pair of these to put in here, like that. And then I also have the end caps that I want to put on here. So we'll get those on here like this and get them welded on.
That looks so much better.
Like capped off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Eva's been sanding the rails and the sanding on the bedside there for me. Well, now the fenders, the fender for the left-hand side is this one here. It's in really good shape. This is the one we knocked a few dents out of, and they were pretty minor dents and dings. I just need to sand this thing down really good, and maybe a little filler where these dings are. It should be in really good shape. I'm not worried about this at all. It shouldn't be a whole lot of work to get this one in good shape. The fender for the right-hand side, on the other hand, this one here, I decided that I had this really bad rustle on the top here, and which to fix it would require more probably, but at least bending a new piece of metal and welding it in. But the inner piece here is in pretty bad shape too. The corners were pretty dinged up and a little rusty. The gas filler hole needed to be filled, and there was an old dent right next to it. And it was pretty rough shape, plus a rust hole right here that needed repaired. With all that repair needing, I just decided best thing to do would be to scrap this and get another fender. So Eva and I went to Spokane today, and we found this fender here. Guy up in Spokane that I met sold this to me, maybe a heck of a deal for $125, which we couldn't go wrong. A new fender on LMC was $229, which wouldn't be too bad, but freight on it was $150. It was, you know, right around $400 with tax and everything. And I thought we could probably do better, so that's when we looked online and found this one, which is going to save me a whole lot of work. It's going to put me in the house with Eva a little more. She likes that, right, honey? And anyhow, so I just have a few things to do this. There was one little ding somewhere that I saw. Obviously it needs sanding. There's just a little surface rust underneath the paint right there. And I need to get rid of that hole because the other one doesn't have that. And anyhow, otherwise it's going to save me a lot of time and it saved me a lot of money. That's more money for the project. And so that just falls in the pile of all the sanding you got to do. And here's the final bed rail work. The holes filled. Stake pockets deleted. Oops. Got all those holes filled. Deleted. More of the same on this side. Filled all those holes. And again, deleted that stake pocket and capped the ends. And with the tailgate on there, looks pretty good. I like the way it looks. I decided what to do with this tailgate, these latches. Earlier I mentioned I didn't know what to exactly do. I was going to build some fabulous thing on the inside, and I decided we'll go a little simpler. It all has to do is getting rid of this latch here and trying to reinvent the horse. Well, LMC has these latches, and I've looked at them before, and I really liked them before. I thought they were a lot more money. They're really $49.95, and it was $11 tax, so it was like $64 or something. They're stainless steel. They have one that's $10 cheaper, but for $10, might as well have stainless so you don't have any problems. So later, down the road, we'll do a video on installing them, and basically they install in this tube area here and just pin into the sides. Out of the way. They look nice. They're a really good deal. So we'll do that later. That's all we have for today. Got a little bit more work to do as far as tearing things down and a lot of sanding. I'm not going to bore anybody with all the sanding. Get some highlights here and there. But anyhow, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.